Good morning, warriors. Welcome to the You movement. I am B, and today's card of the day is Share the Gift. Well, I got a lot to say about this, so it's going over a minute. Those of you that don't know my story, my background, you can watch all about it over there on YouTube on the You movement. I used to be 135 pounds heavier than what I currently am, and very sick and all trapped within. And what that was me padding and hiding myself, making myself very small inside a very fat person, trying to fit into the world and fit into places that I didn't belong, and trying to minimize and shrink myself down into something. And the more weight I lost and the more in alignment I got with my own authenticity, the more of my own spiritual gifts started to come online. And wowza, that was overwhelming. When you've been spending your whole life repressing all of those spiritual gifts that you have inside of you, and those can be anything from clairaudience, clairvoyance, telepathy, clairsentience, and I have that one to the nth degree, and it sometimes is very overwhelming. So what we do is we attempt to shove all of these gifts down aside because, one, we don't want people to think we're weird. That was me. Didn't want people to think we're weird. Two, I'm weird. I own it now. Two, we try to numb some of the sensations and some of these experiences that we might be getting, and you may choose all kinds of things to numb. You can choose alcohol, cigarettes, pharmaceuticals, antidepressants, any kind of things that is going to help subdue, relax, calm, pot, microdosing, anything else out there. Maybe it's distractions that's more you're numbing, or maybe it's even food. Maybe you're numbing yourself with food. When your life isn't sweet enough, what we do is we synthetically fill ourselves with that energy of sweetness and pat ourselves. I was always told, because I'm a highly sensitive person, like it was something bad, like I was being labeled with something terrible, being a highly sensitive person. I'm a highly sensitive person. I'm highly empathic. These are some of the gifts that I have, and maybe you do too. And so in trying to repress and shove down, it caused me to be in a state of ill health, dis-ease, discomfort, unpleasant sensations, negating my own intuitive voice about situations that I didn't believe. I felt like I should try to conform, I should try to fit in, I should try to this, that, and the other. So if any of these things are resonating with you as something that you might do, because some of these gifts are overwhelming, or you're a little bit nervous because, oh, maybe, wait a second, light language is something that I do and something that I speak, and I'm too scared to put it out there. I know all about that as well. So oftentimes, and I love this card because you can see in this hand, this beautiful glowing hand, there's almost, and I don't know if you can see it, there's almost like the way the ink has dried in this, there's a smaller hand within this hand. So, you know, we shrink ourselves way, way small compared to what our soul's imprint, our soul's definition of what we should be. And we've each been given unique, special, incredible gifts so that we can show up in this world and give to others and provide a service and be in mission and be in purpose. But the more we shrink ourselves down into something smaller, as trying to find conformity, the less unique we are, and the less we are utilizing what God has given us, or source, or the universe, however you want to describe it, has given us as gifts to be able to, manifest the life that we want, or create something new, or feel and intuit our way through our life. You know, our intuitive system, our extrasensory perceptions are purposefully designed to help us navigate using discernment. So if we shut those systems down, it's like turning your GPS off. So turn that GPS back on and start to utilize and practice what these gifts are, so that you can connect into the ethereal realms, into the higher realms, the spiritual realms, and know what is in my highest and greatest good. What is it? What is it in you that's in your highest and greatest good? Your sensory system, all those gifts that you have been given are going to give you the information that you need, so that you can make the right choices about the right jobs, the right relationships, the right city to live in. And they're going to help you interconnect with the collective as a whole. We are all one. We are more interconnected than you can possibly imagine. And right now we're going through huge shifts and change, with that veil of separateness just starting to disintegrate. So maybe you are experiencing overwhelming emotions, and you're experiencing overwhelming sensations in your body, actual physical sensations. If you have clairsentience, you might be picking on other people's ill health. Maybe you're picking up on other people's feelings of fear, of loss, of heartbreak. And so we have to learn, like we have to train any new muscle. If you go to the gym, you don't start with the heaviest weight. You have to work your way up to it. So your spiritual gifts are no different. They are muscles that need to be recultivated and reused, so that they can be used effectively, properly, and without harming yourself. And I know for me, it's been a little bit of a struggle to learn how to navigate without all those extra protections, without that extra thick skin that I carried around with me, and show up in the world in my heightened sensitivity, and show up being able to interact with others and pick up on a lot of information. So if you are going through this transitory period where all of a sudden your gifts are coming online more and more, do things like get outside and get grounded, because connecting to the earth is going to help ground some of that energy. Use your salt baths to help clear and purify. Use the intention of I clear any extra energies that aren't in my highest and greatest good. Brush yourself off, clear it, send it into the earth, request it go into the earth. Use clearing prayer and clearing mantras. I am a divine, sovereign being of light, and I demand any energies that aren't in my highest and greatest good be sent back into the earth. Anything that is not in alignment with my highest and greatest good, in God's will, be cleared from me right now. Any energies here, transmute. I send them back to the earth. Where they can be transmuted. Other nice things that you can do to help keep yourself and your gifts in a place of protection is you may require a little bit more isolation for a little bit of time, and that's part of the awakening path, is we go through this process of hermiting, and it's like you're being sequestered so that you can study. You are going to your own Hogwarts school of extrasensory perceptions and extra gifts, and that is a self-taught school where you have to go within and find out what works for you and what doesn't work for you, and what's going to help you clear and what's going to help keep the vibrational high, so it becomes a lot less of a tumultuous process. Other tools that you can use is high frequency aromas. Keep them going in your room. I use frankincense and rose are two of my favorites, but I have a whole plethora of aromatherapy oils and incense to keep my space clear and energetically purified. As well as frequency. Use the power of sound. The power of sound can help clear out energies and things that you may be picking up on that are a little on the ick side. You want to clear out some dark, dense energies. Put on some high solfeggio frequency sounds, or some, sacred music. I personally love Sanskrit chanting. You can get on Spotify or YouTube. Meditative Mind. They do all kinds of beautiful chant music to keep the vibration in the area and clear and this and that, because the more you connect to your gifts and the more hypersensitive you become, you need to learn all these tools and ways to keep this channel that's coming to this interaction between you and others in this ethereal realm and spiritual realms clean and clear, because you don't want to attract any of the ick, any of the dark, any of the shadow, any of the negative stuff. We want to keep that stuff gone. So clear. I clear. That said, I send you all so much love, and hope you're doing well, and peace out.